Like there are some people that have been fighting infection for a very, very long time, and they don't even know the cause because they've been treating down there, they've been washing their undies, they've been, taking care of themselves, and then all of a sudden you're treating infection that doesn't go away. Hey girlies, thanks for clicking on this video. Your girl is back with another video. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, my love, please hit the subscribe button because I have so much video coming your way and you are going to love every single one of them. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? So today we're going to be talking about hygiene, taking care of yourself, treating down there to make sure that you don't smell and then you smell good all day. Okay, and I feel like there's something that almost every YouTuber has been neglecting. There's something that people out there have been neglecting. They don't talk about it enough. Your toilet, you guys. Why? Like, why don't they tell you to wash your toilet? Like, it's, one thing I said when I was like coming back to YouTube, I said I was going to be talking a lot from experience, like whatever I've seen, whatever I've heard, or whatever I've learned from, I'm going to be sharing it here with you guys, which is what I'm doing right now. So when I say wash your toilet, I mean you go to some girl's toilet, some lady's toilet, and you see that the toilet is brown. And I'm like, why? Like, why is it that as a young lady your toilet is looking brown? Like, it shouldn't be looking brown at all. Okay, I went to see a lady who's actually a nurse, and then she has like kids and all of that. So I went to pay her a visit, and I decided to use like her guest toilet, and it turns out that that's the toilet that the children actually use. And she has like a 15-year-old daughter. I went to the toilet, you guys, I was disgusted. Toilet was the bar house was dirty, the toilet was dirty, the whole place looked a mess. And I was just saying to myself, like, does she let her kids use this toilet like this? Like there are some people that have been fighting infection for a very, very long time and they don't even know the cause because they've been treating down there, they've been washing their undies, they've been, taking care of themselves. And then all of a sudden you're treating infection that doesn't go away. It's your toilet, dear. It's your toilet. Wash your toilet, okay? And detergent alone isn't going to do the trick. Use disinfectant. Okay, when you go to the mall, to the market, get disinfectant to actually make your toilet and the germs in your toilet clean off. Okay, there are some germs that stays, some bacteria that stays in your toilet. For instance, if you have a friend come over and she has infection and she shares your toilet with you for let's say 2 3 days, there are some bacteria that are going to be lingering around there. And then when you go there to use the same toilet, you're going to end up catching the same bacteria. That is why as a young lady you need to keep your toilet clean. Wash it at all times, okay? So yes, I just needed to make that my number one view. Like, it was very important that the girlies know that your toilet needs to be clean, girl. So number two, hygiene, proper hygiene that you need to take note of is don't use body wash on your private area. Don't do that. Okay, because when you're washing your private area, you need to use sensitive soaps. Like, down there is actually sensitive, so you don't just go out there and pick out whatever you want to just go back and then use it down there. You need to treat it like it's special. It's actually special, but treat it with care, with love. Wash down there with vagina wash. Okay, don't use feminine wash, vagina wash, it's all the same. Don't use body wash down there or scented soap. Like, it just isn't. Don't do it. Okay, it's not safe. It's not. You're going to end up having foul smell from down there, and you'll be wondering like, what's the problem? What did I do wrong? It's because you're using body wash. So don't use body wash when you're washing your vagina. Okay, use feminine wash, and there are also like sensitive baby soaps. Like, there's some very mild baby soap that you could use when you're washing, like when you want to wash down there. For instance, there is Dove baby soap. It's so mild, it's so gentle, so it doesn't cause any reaction or any reaction whatsoever. So you can use it to wash down there. And I also use Feminal from Oriflame. I'm going to be attaching the pictures of the products on the screen so you can look at it if you're interested in getting some for yourself. I could also put a link down there for the girlies, okay? So yeah, like I use Feminal or Dove. Feminal is a feminine wash, so I use that, or I use Dove baby soap for my baby downstairs, okay? Yeah, for my vagina. So make sure that you're not using scented soap, you're not using body wash. You know what, this video I'm going to send it to my 15-year-old baby sister, because she needs to like watch this, she needs to learn. I speak to her, but I'm not always there for her, you know. I just send her this video so she watches and learns over and over again and know what is right. And then, guys, very important thing that you need to take note is how to wash your vagina. Okay, so how do I explain this? All right, I'm going to use this press right here. So we're going to use this to explain how you wash your vagina. So you see, this is the lava, right? And then this is the inside of your vagina. Okay, now when you want to wash your vagina, it's okay to wash around the areas of your vagina, and then wash, just because there are like some, I don't know how to explain it, but then when you don't, when you sweat for a while, there's some build-ups down there, so you can just wash this corner, like about to just wash it, but don't go inside. Okay, don't wash the inside, don't open inside to watch, just watch in between. Okay, guys, just watch in between, and that's it. So don't go inside. Before now, I used to like dip my hand inside, wash it, and bring it out. I'm like, I didn't know any better. No one taught me. When I wash my vagina, I put it inside my vagina hole, and then bring out the white discharges with my hand, and sometimes use soap to wash it. And then growing up, I started watching videos, started learning from my friends, and realized that you're not supposed to put your hands inside when you're washing, because the vagina itself cleanses itself. There's a bacteria, a healthy bacteria inside that, you know, cleanses the vagina. So you don't need to go inside, you don't need to bother that area. All you need to do is just wash in between and wash the outside of your vagina, and that's it, you guys, you're done. I don't know if this explained it enough. Like, you see, it's, you see, this is so funny, you guys, but you get what I'm trying to say, you guys. So this is, you know, so you just open this side, wash here, leave the inside alone. Guys, leave the inside alone. Don't wash the inside of your vagina. Otherwise, you're just going to give yourself infection to worry about, and you don't want to do that. So the next thing on my list is, in case you happen to be having a smell down there, guys, see a gynecologist. But go and see a gynecologist, because I dealt with foul odor for so long. Like, I was taking yogurt, non-Greek yogurt, non-sweetening yogurt. I had those. I was taking Burberry. I was taking um probiotics. Like, I did everything possible. I used feminine wash, but the smell just won't go away. Like, I was self-medicating myself at home. I took antibiotics. It just wasn't working. And when I went to my gynecologist, they did a test, and they just gave me one drug, like an inserter, which I used for like 7 days, 6 days thereabout, and immediately it stopped. This was something I was very insecure for like years. I treated it for years. It won't go away. I was someone that wasn't always taking care of myself growing up. So because I never, like, I didn't have someone, like, I didn't know better, okay, and I didn't know about YouTube back then. It was later on that I actually found out about YouTube. I started watching YouTube videos. I started learning more about how to take care of myself. So for that, learning late, I actually suffered it. Like, I suffered a lot when it comes to like my body and all of that. So don't feel insecure. Don't watch. If you keep watching videos and you keep trying all this stuff and it seems like it's not working, just go and see a gynecologist. Talk to them, or talk to her, talk to him. Let them know what the problem is, and they're going to help you, you know, solve that problem. They're going to help you treat it. I was treating UTI, I was treating STDs. It just wasn't working until I actually met a gynecologist. Like, usually I just walk to a hospital with no gynecologist, talk to a doctor, and I guess they didn't know better. So when I spoke to a gynecologist in a good hospital, they actually gave me a prescription that worked for me. So I'm just telling you that if you have been suffering for this and it's making you insecure, you've taken drugs, you've met with doctors, pharmacists, and it's not working, meet a gynecologist in a good hospital and just treat it once and for all and be free. Okay, it's very, very important that you do that. So yeah, that's the next on my list. And I think I'm in number three now, also number four thereabout. Okay, so the number four on my list is when you finish peeing, use a vagina wipe. Okay, like when you finish using your restroom, I don't know, whatever you went there to do, just make sure you use a vagina wipe. And then after using your vagina wipe, you use a tissue because vagina wipe it's wet, right? So it's not like you're going to clean it up and then remain naked for down there to dry off. No, you're going to put on your trousers or your panties back on or your underwear back on, and it's like for me I sweat a lot down there, so it's not very like wise or healthy to just leave it after cleaning it with your vagina wipe. So the next thing I do is I take a tissue, get, and I just make sure that I make sure that down there is dry before putting on my panties or my underwear and so on. So yes guys, they are good vagina wipe. I'm also going to, I don't remember the one I'm using. I don't remember the name of the one I was using. Right now I'm currently not using any vagina wipe. I use tissue, which is also safe. There are some tissues that you buy and it's not, trust me, it's not even, I wouldn't recommend just going there to buy any tissue. There's some tissue that you buy that is actually very nice for you to like clean your vagina and just make sure down there is dry and be done with it. But yeah, I was using vagina wipe, but then I stopped because I haven't gone shopping for like a long time. So I have just the products that I have at home is what I've been using. And I'm back home in Delta State, so it's kind of like hard to just go out whenever you feel like. It's inconvenient to go out whenever you feel like. So I make do with what I have. So yes, if you have a vagina wipe, sometimes it's also good to use medicated vagina wipes, or like I said, if you can't get your hands on vagina wipes or you feel like you can't afford it, you can just stick to your tissue. Okay, for me, I prefer using my tissue. When I use my tissue and I clean down there and it's dry and I'm good, and then I'm good to go. You get, so yes, guys, use vagina wipe, and when you're done using your vagina wipe, use tissue to make sure down there is clean. And if you don't have a tissue, if you're someone who is neat and you can, afford um, cleaning or washing your, what's it called, like a pieces or a rag that you can use to like clean down there, and then make sure you keep it clean so you don't give yourself infection. If you don't want to use wipe or you don't want to use tissue, you can always go with like your pieces, like a cloth, a piece of cloth that you can take along with you to just wipe down there whenever you use the restroom. You get, so yeah. And please, when you're using your wipe or your tissue or your piece of cloth, don't go from your anus down to your vagina. Okay, I know some of you do that. Don't do that. Do not go from your anus to your vagina. That's like, seriously, you don't go from your anus where your poo comes out from to your vagina. That's insane. You go from your vagina to your anus. You get, that way you're not giving yourself something to worry about. You go from your vagina to your anus, from your vagina to your anus. Don't go from your anus to your vagina. You get what I mean, okay? So that's it for my number four. Don't forget, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Any experience, I want to hear what you guys have been experiencing out there. Okay, let's learn together. And the next thing on my list should be number six or so. Pee after sex. You guys, some of you after sex, you just lie down there feeling tired, feeling relaxed, like, oh, I just have the best sex of my life. After doing this, pee. Okay, go down there, because I know that immediately after you finish having sex, maybe like a while or so, you start feeling like you need to pee. Don't hold it in. Okay, peeing helps to flush out the bacteria, and then after peeing you can just wipe it. It's the best. So don't finish peeing, don't finish having sex and then just lie down there with all the bacteria. I know maybe your partner, you feel 100% confident that your partner is good to go. It doesn't matter, just pee. Okay, according to what we say over here, prevention is better than cure. Okay, so pee. When you finish having sex, go to the restroom, make use of the restroom, pee, and make sure you wipe down there dry and then you can go back to lie down and feel lazy after a good sex. Don't just lie down there after a good sex and forget about your hygiene, forget about taking care of yourself. Okay? Don't give yourself STDs just because you finish having sex. You want to be feeling lazy out there. You just want to like spread your legs, one leg to the north, one to the south. Don't do that to yourself. Pee after sex. Prevent UTI, prevent STD, prevent odor, prevent whatever. Just make sure you take care of yourself. And that means peeing after sex. I know why I'm emphasizing on this because there's some of you ladies that after sex you just want to lie down there like, life. I just have the best sex of my life. No, don't do that. Go and use the restroom. Pee. And make sure you wipe down there. Make sure you damp it. Make sure it's clean and dry. And then you can go back to lie down. Okay? And feel lazy and spread your legs. Whatever it is you want to do. So the next thing on my list, which is probably is like a bonus for you, is wash your underwear. Some of you don't wash your like I don't get. I know you wash your underwear, but there's this mistake you make like after wearing your underwear today, you take it off. The next day you feel like, oh, I don't have any clean underwear. Let me quickly wear this and I'll be back. I'm not going to wear it for long anyways, so it doesn't cause any damage. I'm done. I'm what says who? Say that is not okay, girl. It is not okay. Wash your underwear. Don't wear the same underwear twice. No matter how clean or how good you think you smell down there, not wear your underwear twice. Always wash your underwear and make sure when you're washing it, you put it make sure when you wash your underwear, you keep your underwear separate from where your clothes are. You don't keep your underwear together with your clothes. It's not healthy. Okay, have a separate place where you keep your underwear. It's very important that you wash your underwear. So that's like the bonus tip, okay? I mean, some of you feel like, oh, I smell so good, so I can wear my underwear twice. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, say hello to STD, say hello to UTI, say hello to UTI, say hello to bad odor, fishy odor knocking at your door, girl. So don't do that, okay? Wash your underwear. I love you girls. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you know you learned something, then I've got so much, just so much coming for you guys. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Let's catch up. Let's get to know ourselves. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.